When we were at the cottage, there were so many beautiful lilacs and I forgot to cut some, so I asked Chris's mom if she would bring me some, and she delivered. Look at how beautiful this looks in the living room. Lily's pretty happy with herself too. Hey guys, welcome to a new vlog. I am just waiting for an Uber. I'm heading to the antique market today, so I'm gonna meet my mom at the train station. So I'm Ubering there, and I thought I would take you along. Not a very glamorous outfit today. I want to be practical because there's gonna be a lot of walking and it's also gonna rain. I didn't film while I was at the antique market, but I wanted to show you what I got. So I got this old stool, which I thought was really cute and will be useful. I always like to style with my other one. So I got that for $25. Then I got that crock, which I definitely didn't need because I already have a few, but I got it for $30. Then I got this beautiful old desk. I might take off this bit and strip it down, but that was $60. And then I got these Crocs in this bowl. So one of the Crocs was 10, and then the other one was 15, and then 5. I mostly was just trying to round out one of the purchases to 20. So that's why I got the little bowl, but I thought it was still pretty cute. And I'm just trying to decide. I'm at my mom's house. I took the train here, so I don't know if I need to wait until I'm back in about 2 weeks, or if I try to take this on the train, which seems a little bit nuts, but that's really what I want to do. Decided I was only going to take the stool and the smaller Crocs, and I'm going to have to get the other stuff from my mom in a few weeks, but I do feel pretty silly. I picked up this Victorian fireplace on the way to the cottage this weekend. So I saw this on Facebook Marketplace. They posted about it on Instagram. I actually saw it maybe a week earlier, but I thought, oh, I don't want to like make someone hold it for me for a whole week. And she dropped the price in the meantime anyways, which was great. But I think it's perfect because a lot of the ones that I was looking at were not completely flat. I'd have to alter them in some way, but this one will sit flat against the wall, and I'm gonna paint them. So I'm not 100% sure what color I'm gonna paint them. This is very similar to what we've got at home already, but this is the summer door, which they don't often come with. And this part's broken off, but it will attach onto there. So it will actually look like a fireplace. And then I'll build also like a mantle around it. I'm really excited about that. Just haven't decided on a color. So later today, I think I'm gonna power wash it, which was the recommendation of the lady I bought it from. And then maybe if the weather cooperates, I'll paint it, but it's not very nice. Here is the fireplace, and I put some peel and stick wallpaper just in behind. It's not stuck, but I think it's going to be a really nice detail to make it look a little more realistic. And I'm working on the mantle for this. So what I'm thinking, because this is not going to be a working fireplace ever, I'm not worried about the materials. So I've got this big board, and there's going to be a piece on either side, and then I have this other piece for mantle, like for the piece that's going this way. And then I've got some scraps of panel molding. So the idea is that this is going to go on here, I think, and it's going to stick out past this. We'll see. Anyways, taking it step by step because I honestly don't know what I'm doing. It's pretty late, but I've been problem solving and trying to figure this out, and I thought before I do much more, I should show you what I did. So the problem I came across when I was hanging the fireplace on the wall with hooks is that because of these things, it had to come out from the wall quite a bit. So you can see there's quite a bit of distance. So that meant that I had to build out the mantle. So to do that, I ended up putting 2x4s behind this. So you can see here, I had what I had, so that's why it doesn't reach all the way to the top. I just made do. And then I nailed some trim to the 2x4. The 2x4 is in the wall with screws, but the trim I just nailed in with the brad nailer, and then I had some of my picture frame molding trim that I put on there, and then to fill the gap on the side, I used this trim. And then I have that piece that's gonna go across here, and then I have these pieces that will make up the mantle and sit on the top of this whole situation. I also have these corbels that I ordered on Amazon, so I only have one. The second one's coming tomorrow. That will go right here, and then it will all be painted white and hopefully look great. So that's what's going on. Progress for the night. I tried the one corbel and it looks good. I need to figure out the bottom section. So based on styles that I've seen, there's like a bigger square that sticks out past this upper bit. So I need to find something because what I got probably won't work. Last night, just before bed, I came up to check on this and decided I better do a door check. I never close this door, but I need the option to. And this happened. So I'm gonna have to take that top bit off, which I really nailed in there, and hope it doesn't pull off all the other bits. I managed to fix the top part, so I just had to take off the wider board and shorten it on either end, so now the door closes. Like, what a weird situation, but that's done. So I just need to fill, caulk, and paint, and then it will look a little less weird. But I bought this at a garage sale a few weeks ago, and I thought maybe I could put it in the center at the top. I don't know. So we'll see. I was also thinking, what if I painted it this color? I'm not sure if that'll look strange, so we're gonna take it a step at a time. But once I'm done filling and caulking, I'll probably put the wallpaper in behind maybe. We'll see. Someone told me it looks like bacon. That's what someone on Instagram told me. Anyways, also because I had to raise this up a little bit, because those little bits that I told you were sticking out were below the baseboard, which meant I was sticking out further. So like, how can I make this look normal? So I decided to put some of this trim underneath, and I'm going to paint it, and I thought maybe it would kind of look like the stone or like tiles that would normally be in front of a real working fireplace. So that was my thought there. It's all gonna look way better when it's painted. Trust the process. Peel and stick bacon wallpaper is in place. Now I'm just figuring out how to put this on the wall, because it can't just lean, it will fall forward. So I'm thinking of putting some sort of like hook and then wire into the hook, and then that also needs to be wired on there. But I might take a tea break, and I've got quite a lot of cleaning up to do, but we're making some progress. Everything's drying well, so I think I might be able to paint later. Just haven't decided if we're going white or October mist. This is how it's looking. I still feel like it needs the corbels. So I was playing around. You can see there's little blocks here of extending the mantle out only above the corbels, but I'm missing one of them because Amazon didn't ship them together, and I don't think that one's even going to come today. So anyways, this is how it's looking. I think it's looking pretty good. I need to get something to put above it, which I still haven't figured out. And then I also painted the wooden one to see if I like it there. So I don't know. I think if the whole thing was painted one color, the gold one would look amazing. So that's potentially an option, but I'm gonna sleep on it. I decided in order to make the corbels work, they're just made of foam. If I cut the back off, it would then fit. So I measured the depth of the top piece, which is this, and now I'm just cutting it on an angle so it will go smoothly, and hopefully I can just stick it up and it will work, and it will look good from the front, and it just won't be very deep from the sides. I wanted to show you how this turned out. I'm not 100% convinced on leaving it this color, but I have two other white fireplaces, so I wanted to try something different. The corbels worked out, and it's a bit of a mess over here, but you can see the color matches the wardrobe. And then I need to get some art to go up here, and then I have an extra one of those picture lights that I can put above, but we're getting there. And then I don't think I mentioned this, but I found this chair on the side of the road in my neighborhood. So I took it, and I think I'm gonna strip it down. Instagram suggested to leave it that way, but you can see it's got some like markings, and I've already washed this, so I don't think they're coming off. So I want to strip it down to be more natural, and I might keep it in here, but it might also go somewhere else. I wanted to show you the side view because it just truly looks like it belongs, and I think I mentioned that this is actually the chimney from the fireplaces below, so that's what made me feel like putting a faux one here would actually look like it belonged, and I really like it, so really happy with how it turned out. And we'll see if I end up painting it. You never know. But I think let's try it for a little bit and we can go from there. The peonies are almost finished, but I wanted to show you how the front garden is looking. People keep stopping to take pictures and look. And my foxglove are coming back, which I'm very excited about. So, hopefully you'll have seen this launch on Instagram, but basically, these were delivered to the wrong person's house, and what was delivered to my house was her brooms. So she came and got her brooms, but hadn't realized that these had been delivered to her house, so now I'm walking home with them. I let this color sit for a little bit, and I ultimately decided I'm gonna paint it back to white. I really wanted it to try something different than what was in here, but when this rug came, which I love, it was gifted to me by a little boy from their Rifle Paper Company collaboration. And it looks cute this way, but I don't know. I also just don't like when I'm looking at these two sections together, which I would never photograph at the same time, but I don't know. I don't like the overlap. Does that sound strange? Probably a little bit. But anyways, I think it'd just be easier on the eyes if you were looking in this direction and this wasn't that color. So I'm gonna paint it back to white. And I reserve the right to paint it a different color again in the future. I just posted the reveal of this on Instagram, so I thought I would quickly show you with the rug. So the fireplace is completed, the bookcase is completed. I just need to find actual art to leave here because I took this from the bathroom, and then there was a picture light when I took the picture yesterday, but I only stuck it up because I didn't want to drill into the wall until I knew where I was putting the art and what art was going to go there, and it fell down, so there we go. And then the rug, which I layered on top of the other one that I had, which the under one I don't like on its own. It's not very comfortable, and if you were to kneel on it, you would get little splinters. So yeah, I think it looks great layered though. And I just like the coloring in the rug. I think it's so perfect and so me for the office. And I'm putting up a poll on Instagram on what we should name these guys. I think that they're herons, I'm not positive, but they can be my office mascots. I thought that would be fun. But anyways, I'm loving it. So I've got this wall finished, this wall with the bookcase, this wall's gotta come next, but I'm still playing around with ideas for that, so probably gonna take a little while longer. I thought I would do a little chit chat and catch up with everything that's been going on with my life and why I haven't been on YouTube as much. Probably since February, I've been trying to focus really, really hard on my small business. So Instagram, LTK, my blog, and if I'm being honest, I was trying to focus on the things that generate the most income for me. I'm trying to push really hard to make this a full-time thing for me. I incorporated I have been opening business bank accounts, all the big things that feel huge, that I never really expected to happen. And once I have more time to dedicate back, I can film more on here and put out better content on here. And I hope that that makes sense. I'm just trying to be honest with you and take you along for the ride with me. So that's what I've been doing. And honestly, it's like working 2 full-time jobs. I work until like bedtime pretty much every night on Instagram stuff and emailing about campaigns and things like that, because I want to be able to eventually do all of this and make better content, do bigger things, make all the big moves. So that's what we've been working on. So hopefully you're okay with that. Also, some critical feedback about the way that I video that made me not want to pick up the camera as much, as sad as that sounds. Just telling you how it is. I try to do my best with the equipment I've got, the time I've got, and hopefully big things are in the works. So I hope you guys will stick around for that. I just wanted to give you a little update so that you know what's going on here.